Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Honda Civic, guys. We're talking about that generation here between 2016 and year 2021. If you have one of those, you need to find where the airbag fuses are located, guys. Airbag module fuses, you may have up to 2 fuses you need to check. Stay with us, we'll explain that in this video today. If you are not qualified and certified to work on airbags, never work on fuses, sensors, airbag modules, airbags itself, because they can practically kill you guys. So if you're not qualified and certified, don't do that, guys. This is just a video for entertaining purposes only. Another thing, if you're certified, you probably already know that, but you have to disconnect the car battery for at least 1 hour before removing the fuse or before working on the airbag system. So follow, guys, okay, that guideline only if you're qualified and certified. Before we start, we'll explain where you can buy cheap fuses, relays from, and why it's important to test fuses and relays, that way you don't waste time and money. Before we start, guys, let me tell you a little bit about us. On this channel you will be able to find, guys, a video for every fuse on your Honda Civic, guys, if you have that generation from year 2016 to year 2021. Why we make these videos? To save you time and money. Let's say you're down the road, you need a fuel pump fuse, because without that fuse practically the car will not be running if it's blown. You can just search for it and find it instantly and know which fuse to check, because even in the manual, okay, the fuses are under different names that could be really hard to diagnose. Now, another thing, guys, we're constantly working on things, taking engines apart, transmissions, fixing cars, and we have 3 channels that we have more than 1.1 million subscribers altogether on these channels, guys, that we daily put content that can save you thousands of dollars in repairs as well. So let's go ahead, explain now where you can find all the fuses. Another thing now here, guys, okay, you will have different kind of fuses on your Honda Civic, guys. Some of those could be really hard to find. Okay, we're talking about some multi-fuses, multi-block fuses right here. Those could be really expensive, hard to find, impossible to find in small towns or in the middle of nowhere. Relays can be overpriced as well. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get practically all the fuses and relays at a really good price and quick shipping as well. That way you don't waste your money, guys. So let's go ahead, start on it and explain about the fuses now. So 2 fuses we will need to check specifically, guys, for the airbag. We'll demonstrate on a 2017 Honda Civic. Even if you have a different year, it may work. You guys have 2 different fuse boxes. We'll need to open just the fuse box that's inside the cabin. It's on the driver's side under the dash, guys. If you look upside down, you're going to see a fuse box that looks just like this one. There's a fuse box right here, okay? And that fuse box, now I'm going to zoom in a little bit so we can clearly see. But before we continue, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays, that way you don't waste time and money. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below specifically to that video. Please check it out. The first fuse that you need to check for the airbags, guys, will be in that row right here. You have 1 on this side, 13 on this side, so we need to find fuse number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That 10M fuse right here will need to be checked. That's fuse number 6. Then you guys have one more fuse that we'll need to check, and it's known as fuse number 35. So you have fuse number 27, 8, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. That fuse right here. Even if you have a missing fuse, you still count that spot, okay? So that's a fuse that you will need to check. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.